Hi everyone, my name is Naya and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the 4 ways that I've saved money on our debt-free journey. The concept of paying yourself first was very strange for me in the beginning. I follow several people in the debt-free community, Instagram, as well as on YouTube, and people swore by it. They said it makes sense. And at first I was like, I owe so much to so many other people. The interest alone takes up so much of my any extra money that I have. It didn't make sense to me. But I must say, after automating my savings and quote unquote paying myself first, I have so far $4,000 in my emergency fund, which is very calming and security is huge for me. Being I don't want to say the sole provider of 5 people, because as I've mentioned in my previous videos, my husband is now making a little bit of income. Granted, it's, give or take, it's not steady. So I still count us as a single income household. It's very stressful. So that $4,000 I know could pay the mortgage twice in a month. If God forbid something were to happen and I can't work, it'll take care of 2 months of our mortgage, or it can take care of 1 month of living expenses with the mortgage. So I definitely want to make that bigger because it's hard. But with that being said, I will get into the 4 things that I've done. Paying myself first, I opened a high yield savings account with Ally Bank, which is done online. It's not your traditional brick and mortar like Bank of America and all those places you can drive down the street and just go. So there is a lag in how quick you can get your money and how long it takes to deposit into that account. But I definitely recommend it. The interest rate that you get back, I think right now is 0.5% through Ally, which when I first started, it was around 2%. And with all the changes that's happened over the past year or two, it lessened, but it's still more than the 0.04 or the 0.02 I was making in my standard savings account. And the next one is Yotta Savings. Similarly to Ally, it is not a brick and mortar. It is done online also, but there's a gaming aspect to it. Whereas for every $25 you put into the savings account, you get a ticket, kind of like a lottery ticket. They draw 6 numbers, and then on the 7th day they draw the Yotta ball, and it's so much like the lottery, which makes me feel like there's like a gambling aspect, which gambling is bad and all that, but it's exciting, and plus you have the potential to win a little extra money that you didn't have the opportunity before. So you could build your savings, and for every $25 you deposit, you get an extra chance to win more. It seems like a win-win to me. The next savings is my rainy day fund. Simple savings. It's glass, so it's motivating to see that I have some $5 in there. It started with the Budget Mom, Kamiko Love. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with her, but if you're in this community, I'm sure you've heard of her. She does the budget by paycheck method. I have a lot of her printouts, and I'm a part of her newsletter, so I get her weekly freebies and stuff. And for every $5 that she got, $5 bill, she put it in a jar. So that's how it started for me. But I will say that's harder because I don't use cash as much, especially with COVID. So it's nice to know it's there. I also threw some credit cards in there that I don't anticipate ever using again. So just as far as a visual goes, it's motivating. Plus, if I ever do come across a $5 bill, I remember, hey, I could just put it in there. And the last thing is a little unconventional. I am a part of Fetch Rewards. It is a receipt scanning app, which if you go grocery shopping, for any receipt that you get from anywhere, get points for the things that you purchase on your receipt. You get 5 points for any receipt that you scan, regardless of what you've purchased, whether it be gas or stuff from the dollar store, it doesn't matter. I started because we grocery shop anyway, and I was looking at Ibotta and I was looking at a few others, but Fetch was more of a no-brainer. You just buy it and you scan it. There's no, you have to fill out your grocery list or anything like that. And I typically don't cash in my points because I save them a decent number and then I cash them in at Christmas time. So around Christmas, I will trade them in for gift cards. This way it's less money out of my pocket and I can cross somebody off my list. I am not an affiliate of anyone that I mentioned to you today, but both Yotta and Fetch Rewards do have referral perks. So I will include my links in the description or my referral codes in the description box below. So those are all the ways that I've helped myself start saving. And in my next video, I will talk to you more about what I should do with my savings. I understand Dave Ramsey says that you should only have $1,000 in your savings when you're trying to pay off debt, or you should... Sorry, I'm interrupted by a child. No.
A child?
Shh, yes, go.
But I have to ask you a question.
No, you don't.
You hurt me.
Anyway, this was pretty much the end anyway. If you're interested in seeing more of my videos, please subscribe. Please subscribe and hit the like button if you found this video helpful.